RAC has always been a really innovative organisation. I think that's always sort of been in our DNA. And I think at the moment we're starting to see small fires starting to burn around the organisation. So there's a lot of ideas and along with good ideas there's some great execution as well.
Well, the RAC really needs to focus on innovation because the world's changing really dramatically, and it actually means our businesses are actually seriously impacted by those changes.
The last couple of months we've done things like the IdeaLab Motoring Innovation Challenge, where we had over 32% of the organisation participate in that process, which was fantastic. We've done DataPalooza, which was an internal hackathon, and that was all about giving people the space, opportunity, the freedom to do things a little bit differently, which is also part of capability building.
DataPalooza is basically a way to bring people from RAC together to build interesting things. So what we're trying to do is look at the data that we have, the products we're selling, and figure out ways that we can basically innovate around our technology.
So the GPS patrol tracker is really going to improve members' lives. It's going to give them all the modern technology that the younger generations desire, but in a really easy to use format. It's going to be letting them know how far away we are, letting them know that there is someone on the way to help and that they can rely on us. And it will demonstrate to the community exactly how many people we do actually help every day.
I guess the key change we've seen over the last 3 months is some of the reducing of the silos within the organisation. So I think people are starting to see that innovation is a collective discussion. It's not something that can be tackled by an individual or an individual business unit.
Yeah, one good example of innovation for us is recently we were able to bring a bike insurance product to market within 4 weeks. So we used a lot of the lean startup and lean canvas methodologies and found ways around what would normally take a long time to develop these products from the ground up. So we were able to go outside, find a way to develop the technology and do that without having to line up in the queues within the current IT priorities. So for what was a pretty quick exercise, we've been able to demonstrate that we can actually innovate, come up with an idea, take that idea to market within 4 weeks. Yeah, so our innovation strategy at the moment is driven around what we call Hothouses. So we take a group of about 12 people off-site for the day in one of the innovation labs around the city.
And then there's other external pieces as well, like RAC Seed Spark. So that's about giving our guys the opportunity to rub shoulders with startups and entrepreneurs, exposing them to different ways of thinking, different ways of delivering new products.
So our idea is an online peer-to-peer car sharing platform. It basically brings together people who have underutilised assets, cars, together with people who might need to borrow a car. It's a marketplace that joins those two people together. Well, it enables RAC to enter the world of peer-to-peer sharing, which is the future in terms of assets and the way that they are owned and used. The main things we've learned through the Founder Institute are really about breaking down the entire process, I guess, from beginning to end.
So the things that will come out of the hub is we really want to, at the end of the day, we're really trying to get this deep insight into both our current members and our future potential members, what their needs and wants are, and then out of that, by using that information and that deep understanding, the ideas of the products and services that they're going to want in the future. So part of building this environment in the Breakthrough Innovation Hub is the idea of incubating the ideas and allowing them to actually really develop and come to fruition without the constraints or the existing structures of the businesses as they stand.
They come here and go, wow, my organisation has thought to do this. This is a big signal, this is a big symbol of what is possible. But our biggest job is to come up with the deep new things that are going to meet the future needs of Western Australians. So our task there is to learn fast, fail fast, to get high quality, insight driven ideas into prototyping, piloting and out into the market and out being tested with real people.
The new innovative approach that RAC's taking has been fantastic for motoring. It's really given us a platform to innovate and not have to do it all ourselves. We've been able to take advantage of the opportunities that the group is giving us through the Innovation Hub and through Erica's team.
So we've been using design thinking a lot, particularly in the context of the cycling product. The idea being is we're really going out and we're interviewing different tribes of cyclists that are out there. And we're just sort of going out and having very open-ended conversations with them about why they cycle, what the pain points are, what are the challenges that they're facing.
Really, at its essence, it's looking at what the end user really needs and taking their perspective to solve their problem. So it's taking customer insight and using customer insight to drive the design process. So rather than thinking, what does the organisation need to do to grow, we think, what do our customers really need? What problems do they have? What pain points can we resolve for them?
So we're really encouraging innovation in the basis of many people thinking about it in many different ways. We're just trying to create the space and provide the skills and capability so that people are actually starting to, do it themselves. We're lighting many fires in some ways.
So what excites me most about the RAC using my idea, the GPS Patrol Tracker, it really demonstrates to me and other employees that the RAC is open to change and they're open to input for all employees across the board.
But the core work of the team at the Hub is to ask the big questions about how WA is changing and what are the needs of the RAC members.
If you have that passion and commitment and drive to an idea that you believe will work, to not stop until it's realised.